805 Live with Spike and Drew.
I'm 50% more influential than any other human being.
What? 805 Live with Spike and Drew. Well, it may not be entertaining, but it is the 805 Live with Spike and Drew show for Tuesday, March 15th, 2016. This is show number...
Please go to 11.
That's right. This is show number 11. Buenos dias, Spike.
Mostró el número 11 para nuestros oyentes de habla España. Let me try it one more time. Vinny, this one's for you, man. Mostrar el número 11 para nuestros oyentes de habla España.
Did you just say the goat stepped on my yard?
I did not. I said this is show number 11 for our Spanish-speaking friends.
All righty. Well, there you go.
Oh, here we are.
Paying off. I like it.
So let's for the people watching live, and unfortunately for the people on listening to the podcast, you're going to miss all of this. I was kind of jealous that Spike had kind of the pimp stripper thing happening in this background. So I grabbed one of my LED lights. What, are you not hearing me? What's going on?
You're Spike. I'm Drew.
Whatever. So I grabbed one of my LED lights, and so right now I'm illuminated in light. Well, now of course it went out because it's on a chase. There we go.
Beautiful stripper-esque Technicolor. It's gorgeous.
Coming to the main stage, Spike.
Next, booty on duty.
Booty on duty. God damn it! Let's open a bar. I need a drink.
There you go. Hold on. For you listening, I'm turning on a sign that you can't see.
That's great audio.
That's good stuff right there.
Meanwhile, I will be opening, maybe,
with your bartender skills.
805.
Excellent.
Sorry, Yellow Brewery. It's all I got right at the house right now. I'm going to come get some more. Which, I'm going to jump right in. Oh, no, I guess I won't. I'll wait.
Let's have a shot first.
Let's do a shot first.
Yeah.
Oh,
Daddy,
go ahead and bring that up. Go ahead and bring that up.
So yeah, you guys hopefully saw the video we did over the weekend of the McClure's spicy pickle, which they looked at and liked because how could they not? I'm cute. But I swore I would do a pickleback tonight.
See, now you glossed over it a little bit. We tagged McClure's pickles, the pickle juice that we use to shoot with. And I'll be damned, they liked the video that he did on Facebook. That's huge, man.
All right, well, I was kind of throwing it under the bus a little bit. I'll agree with you. But hey, let's do a shot. I've got the spicy juice this time. And I love this. This is in a Disneyland shot glass. How cool is the dichotomy of that?
And what is the shot that you're shooting?
Little Jameson.
Nice.
Yep.
And then the spicy pickleback.
Yep.
So I've got the Gentleman Jack, and I'm going with the garlic and onion pickleback.
Your poor pickles.
So the toast is to you tonight.
Yep. So tonight, and I've given a lot of thought to this shot. I am dedicating this one to my brother Bob, who turned me on to music, turned me on to books, and all sorts of other great culture. This one is to my brother.
Salute, brother Bob.
Oh, goodness, the spicy's good.
Meanwhile, I've got a three-quarter jar full of pickles that are going to be dying because there's no more juice in it.
You'll have to eat them all. Eat them all up.
Eat them up.
Eat them up. Hey, tell the pretty people where they can find us, Spike Daddy.
Well, you can go to www.805liveshow.com. We've got all 11. Are they all there? All 11?
The Baker's Dozen's there. We even have the special episode there.
We got a couple special, and we got some special stuff in there. But yeah, head on over there, check us out, turn us on to some other people too. That would be great. That was the worst promo ever right there.
Did you mention 805liveshow.com?
I did say it, but yeah.
He used to be a really professional, folks.
The thing about this is, like many of you who know us, it's kind of an acquired taste. So, turn your friends on to us, say you got to hear these two guys, and again, we want to thank everybody for the numbers that we've gotten this month so far. We're 15 days in.
Yeah.
The downloads are incredible.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you guys. Love it. And again, we do this shit because it's fun, which I think is probably the only bit of charm that we have. But if you guys come along for the ride, it's even better. So thanks a bunch.
Okay, what was the thing? Oh, okay. So I kind of alluded to this, but people in the Sacramento area, shameless plug, K-Talon Band will be playing at YOLO Brewery on March 26th. And hopefully, if not this one, maybe the next time we play there, we're going to get together, Kirk and I, and we're going to put together the K-Talon Brew, which we're hoping will be a lot of fun to kind of give you guys and let you taste that. K-Talon Brew.
Is it going to smell like strippers and regret?
Strippers and glitter, you mean?
Yeah, that's exactly what
www.ktalonband.com if you want to check out the band stuff. Okay, I'm sorry. Shameless plug. Had to do it.
Excellent. All right. Well, let's do another shameless plug before we get to the meat on this bone. We have a contest coming up.
Holy crap. That's right.
Yes, we do. So Spike, in his glitter ballness, is grabbing the swag. Check this out for those of you listening.
I know we got a few of you live right now.
Very cool 805 Live refrigerator, or
they're pretty big. They're pretty big sized. Here, let me grab here. Let me just
size with you, bitch.
Let me just whip this out a second. So, this is funny that this is on there. For those that are just listening on the podcast, and actually that was something that I was told is we need to describe things a little bit more for people listening. As I was grabbing my phone, YouTube is telling me live streaming right now, 805 Live with Spike and Drew.
Excellent.
So I've got an iPhone 6 Plus, and so that's that compared to the 6 Plus.
So that's a sizable magnet in your hand there, Spike.
It's got some magnetism, let's say.
There's some pull. So we've got 4 of those to give away and a mouse pad.
We've got, yeah, exactly that. 4 of those. And then for those, like I said, on the audio, nice vibrant colors with our logo.
Yeah.
Mouse pad.
Martini drink logo. So what are we going to do? We're going to give those away. How are we going to do it?
Well, we've talked about this a little bit, and people that know us and then listen to us on a regular basis know we open the bar, start the show by opening the bar. So we want you to send us a video, 30 seconds, minute, however long, of what you like to drink when you listen to 805 Live with Spike and Drew.
Excellent. Yep. Cell phone video, just whatever you got.
Cell phone, Skype, however you do it, you fancy kids with your technology
these days. Yep. 805 live sd@gmail.com. Send your videos there.
Say that one more time. Say it one more time.
sd@gmail.com. Shoot your videos there. We will pick the ones that we think are the juiciest.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you throw that email address on the website?
It's on the website, but yeah, I absolutely will.
So head over to www.805liveshow.com. There'll be a little link that you can send that to. Where we at today is the 15th. I'm pulling up my calendar. I don't know. Do you want to do a drawing 2 weeks from now?
Let's give it to the end of the month.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're doing it live, that puts 3 weeks away.
Oh, okay. We can do it 2 weeks from now on the 29th. That's pretty much the end of the month almost.
Let's do 2 weeks. I think that should be enough time.
That'll work.
If we don't have a lot of submissions, then we can extend it a little bit. But I think I'm hoping there'll be enough interest.
You know what? This is free swag. Who doesn't love free swag?
I can't even tell you how many bar shirts that I ended up for the years. That's all I would wear during the day.
Yep.
And then at night, pasties.
Alrighty. I still have nightmares about you and pasties. That's a sight.
Oh, you're funny.
All right. So we've got housekeeping out of the way. Let's do a show. What do you say?
What do you say?
I say the 805 Live with Spike and Drew curse is alive and well.
It is.
It is alive and well. It's been a tough week. George Martin, the guy Paul McCartney called the real fifth Beatle, died this week. Of course, he was 90, so it's not a tragedy. But George Martin produced some of the best Beatles sounds ever. The guy was an absolute animal.
Now, didn't they kind of attribute the Beatles sound to this guy, right?
To the early sound, yeah, not the more psychedelic late 60s stuff necessarily, but the early Beatles, Love Me Do, that type of thing. That's all George Martin's influence. In fact, he cleaned them up, as I recall. They were playing bars in Germany in leather jackets and jeans, looking all tough guy. George put them together as the Beatles, and that's what sold.
Right on, right on.
Yep. Are you doing something there, buddy?
I am.
So anyhow, let's have a little sip for George.
What was your favorite Beatles tune? I think, did we talk about this?
Oh, favorite Beatles tune. I can never decide what my favorite Beatles tune is. It's got to be Day in the Life, Eleanor Rigby, Hey Jude. God, there's so many that I duke it out with.
So you were more of the psychedelic era then?
No. That's all early stuff. Well, Hey Jude, kind of in the middle of that, but yeah.
Right. My favorite one, I think, is got to be Paperback Writer, and I'm going to tell you why that is. And you may know this answer. We had a couple guys in Sioux Falls that were in a band called Wakefield, not the early Wakefield, but the 90s Wakefield, and they did a version of Paperback Writer because they rocked it out. You know, they were a rock band, and man, oh man. And so ever since, I mean, Paperback Writer has always just been the top. And I wish they would have recorded that version, but they didn't. And it's so good. So good.
That could easily be my favorite version of that song. I swear to God, that's great. And the other one that I love that they did was Immigrant.
Oh, yeah. Wayne Estrada. Wayne Estrada was the vocalist back then. And
Biggie?
That guy had pipes.
No. Yeah. Wayne. Yeah. Eldon on the guitar, Wayne singing the vocals. Those guys were amazing.
The Rev, Jeff Kohler on drums. Mark Nelson was there with them for a minute.
Yep. But it was a good minute.
Oh, those were some good shows, man.
Oh, absolutely. We cut our teeth on that stuff, right?
You know what sucks? I'm looking at this shot and I really want to take it again. Is it too early? I mean, I know we got a lot to talk about, but it's just
that brings up another thing. Once upon a time we used to worry about having enough to talk about. Now it's, do we have enough time to talk about what we got?
And that's good. And I'm good with that.
It's nuts.
Because the other thing, or no, did we put it on here? Oh, okay. Yeah, we kind of did put it on here, but there's been some developments that I haven't been able to look into. But do you want to talk about more dead people first?
Yeah, we got to talk about more dead people first. Absolutely. This guy.
That's breaking the rhythm, if you know what I mean. But
yeah, is it harsh and you're mellow?
No, I'm good. I'm really good. I'm in a good mood tonight. I don't know why. I think it's the disco lights. It's the stripper lights. That's what it is.
If you had a fog machine in there, you'd be completely blissed out.
I'd be done.
Stick a fork in you.
Boom.
Boom.
Pop. Pop. Pop goes the weasel because the weasel goes pop.
We're going to be doing another shot and another shot and another shot.
Good thing holding up the mouse pad behind me is a bottle of Jack.
And good thing I can get you off on a tangent so I can get to my bottle.
Me? A tangent?
I know. Shocking, right?
Really? Do we have to talk? Oh, yeah.
We absolutely have to talk about this guy.
Because if Keith Emerson would have just paid us to be off the air, he'd be alive. He wouldn't have had to shoot himself.
Right?
God, that's just brutal.
Dude, that was harsh.
Did you read the story?
Yeah, Keith Emerson did not die of natural causes.
No.
Sadly.
It's just he got to his health got to the point where he couldn't play as well. He was one of the keyboard players, right?
He was the keyboard player from Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. Absolute virtuoso, and had a degenerative nerve disease. He could only play with 8 fingers at this point. Apparently had a tour coming up in Japan, and that was weighing on his mind. And he's like, fuck it, I can't be who I want to be. And he took himself out.
That's just so jacked up, man.
It is. I kind of understand it, but I don't condone it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, who hasn't at one point thought about eating a bullet? I mean, I get it. Life sucks sometimes, but
right.
You're Keith friggin'
yeah. And they were one of my absolute biggest, earliest influences. I just love those guys. And it's funny because I haven't listened to them in a long time. And I have been listening to a lot of them this week. And it just keeps coming back to me how much I really loved Emerson, Lake, and Palmer.
The one song that they did, the Karn number 9, which it's such a great intro to a show. I mean, I could only about imagine that they must have opened with that, right?
Right. Well, and how many times did we use that?
Did we use it, or did we hear somebody else use it?
No, we used to use that.
I don't think we did.
We used so much crap back in the day, but yeah, that was one of them. It really was.
Because I know I put together, it was intro from Wasp, from Inside the Electric Circus. I know that I use that every once in a while for intro. But
many of their
maybe
just love them.
Maybe it was at the Llama Room Zebra Club that I did that.
That could be.
What other songs do you think people would know?
Oh, geez. Father Christmas. Everybody hears that every year at Christmas time. Lucky Man, that's another great one.
Oh, yeah. Jack Blades and Tommy Shaw. Jack Blades from Night Ranger, Tommy Shaw from Styx did a great version of that. They put out an album called Influences. I've got my tunage up right now.
I know the track you're talking about, and they did it justice. You Turn Me On, another excellent Emerson, Lake, and Palmer tune.
Yeah, Shaw Blades, their album is Influence. They did a whole album of just stuff that influenced them, and it's a great album. It's cover songs. You'll know every single song, and they do every single song of those. Every single oh, Jesus.
Use words big now.
Blah, 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 blah. Summer Breeze, Time of the Season, Your Move, I Am the Rock, Lucky Man, Sound of Silence, Carousel, Dirty Work, For What It's Worth, Dance With Me, California Dreamin', Time of the Season. Holy cow, it's just an amazing album. I got to do a review soon. What's that?
Where's the Tylenol? Holy cow.
I got to do this shot. I got to do this shot. It's staring at me, and I can't.
All right, you're gonna make me a spicy pickle again.
Did you have a second one ready?
Nope, just this one.
Oh, you don't have another pickleback?
No, I do. I'm good.
So you did have a second one ready.
I'm a Boy Scout, brother. We gonna toast anybody, or are we just gonna throw whiskey back?
Here's to show number 11, and like you said, we used to worry about having enough material. I think we're doing all right.
Oh shit, we've got stories we won't get to for a month. Here's to you.
Salute.
Hey, you suppose anybody caught the little homage in the intro?
That's a good question.
I don't think they're going to answer us.
Somebody might.
Somebody might. If our friends in Sioux Falls are watching that we've been talking about already, they will certainly know who we're talking about. The Monty Python freaks that they are.
Yeah, because that was Monty Python, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Well, no, it wasn't. Shoot me now. Shoot me right now. No,
I don't think it was Monty Python. I thought that was I think that was a standalone.
It was Spinal Tap. Duh.
Right. There was it's a standalone thing.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I just did a shot and I don't know what I'm talking about.
See, that's the great thing about this.
This is a good show.
See, I just realized now, because I've gone back and I've watched videos. I'm like, what am I looking at? I just realized it when I'm surfing. The camera's still on me. It's not like it's not on me.
Right.
I'm looking like Stevie Wonder, looking all over the place. And you know what? Mrs. Lucas told me.
What?
Mrs. Lucas told me that she got some traction at work from the Stevie Wonder joke that I always suck her into.
Have you ever seen his wife?
Right.
Yeah. Excellent.
She told somebody at work and it cracked him up. And so that person told another person.
Nice. So you've corrupted her, and I hope I've contributed some.
Yes. I don't want to talk about that one. I don't want to talk about that one. I want to talk about AC/DC.
Oh my God. So much to talk about there. So much to talk about there.
Go ahead.
Well, we talked about it last week when you called me out for our fans not knowing who Brian Johnson is. We talked about him saying that the doctors told him, lead singer for AC/DC, doctors say you've got to stop immediately or risk total hearing loss. So a week goes by and a little more information comes to the fore. You have the article up there?
I'm pulling it up right now.
Yep. Your buddy Jim Brewer says that he and Brian are friends, and Brian said, I never said any of that shit, to paraphrase.
And it gets worse.
Yeah. Brian says, I brought it up to the band and I said, I think I can still go. I got a second opinion. It's not as bad. Let's talk. 2 days later, all his shit shows up on his driveway.
Wow.
The band shipped all of his touring gear. Bang. There it is on your driveway. You're done.
So and you'll see it on your Facebook trending. Brian Johnson downplays hearing issues, says he was kicked to the curb by AC/DC.
And that's a quote.
That is just,
goes on to say that what he thinks is Angus wants to do another album and another tour and carry it out another 10 years and didn't think Brian could handle it, and because of that kicked him to the curb.
The website Consequence of Sound has got an interesting little blurb. Quote, he didn't say he wanted to quit. He didn't say he was done. He called with that information, and 2 days later, he read in the papers and heard on Twitter and everywhere else, Brian Johnson going deaf, canceling tour. A day later, and it was, AC/DC is going to have guest singers, end quote. Do you think that's the way they're going now with this?
You know, I would like to say I'm aghast, and I can't believe this is true, but I believe it's true, honestly. There's truth in the middle there somewhere.
There's that 3% of me. There's 3% of me that goes, that's not too bad of an idea. But there's that 97% that goes, holy shit, how do you do this to your main dude for over 30, 40 years?
You know, and that's the thing. Why don't you be a stand-up individual and say, look, he's the man. He covered us. He carried us. He took care of us when we were in a jam. He's been the main man for 30 years. We'll stand with him. We'll fall down with him. Why don't you do that? For Christ's sake, what does it matter at this point?
I'm trying to look to see if there's any more headlines that are just short that I could put out there. But he, like we said in the last episode, he wasn't the original singer. Brian Johnson wasn't. It was a guy by the name of Bon Scott. That's the voice when you hear AC/DC, because Brian Johnson was so badass, he emulated Bon Scott that well.
Well, and let's be honest, Bon Scott took AC/DC as their lead singer straight to the top. They were a big deal when Bon Scott died. It's not like they were some band on their way up. They were somebody when he died. So he had big shoes to fill.
Oh, yeah. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, my poor pickles.
Next thing you know, you're going to tell me that the tickets are sold out for Paul McCartney.
Why don't you bite my ass?
What is up with that? What happened? I saw you
absolutely bite me in the ass.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm saying what happened. I mean, I saw that they went on sale, and next thing I know, everybody's saying they're gone.
So here's what happened. Paul McCartney is playing, I think, 7 locales in the States. For some odd reason, he's playing Sioux Falls, South Dakota, which is an hour away from here. I'm thinking Drew's taking one off the bucket list because tickets go on sale Monday morning at 10 o'clock. I'm on it. I'm a computer fucking god. I got this shit. American Express pre-sale. American Express card on Friday through Monday. You can pick up tickets. All right, well, that's fine. So 9:55 Monday morning, got my computer browser up there, Ticketmaster, 5 minutes, 22 seconds, 5 minutes, 21 seconds. I was on that shit, brother. I was on it like stink on shit. 10 o'clock, sale goes. I punch in, give me 3 tickets, best available. Nothing. Nothing. So I thought to myself, well, self.
Because that's what you call yourself.
That's what I call myself. Maybe they sold all the tickets to the American Express pre-sale. And if that's the case, that's fine. That's my bad for not having one. That's their rules, whatever. So I tweet out to the other 2 people that were wanting to attend that show with me that were not going. Ray sends me a text back 5 minutes later and says, well, what about these tickets from, I don't know, some fill in the stupid name website? What about these tickets? You got to be shitting me. You got to.
Are you not wanting to say the name? Is that what you're doing?
No, I honestly don't remember. It wasn't StubHub. It was.
Okay. No, that's fine. I don't want to miss your groove. I just wanted to find out if you were censoring yourself on purpose.
If I could remember, I'd out their asses. Looked at that website. Seats in the 200 row that were originally selling for $65 were selling for $200.
That's still a great price for Paul McCartney, you cheap ass.
Sure it is, but you know what? Fuck those people. Fuck them till they bleed.
It's $200 to see Paul McCartney.
You know what? Here's where I'm at with it. Those people snatch up all the tickets they can get, and made an excellent point. Well, why don't you pay $5,000 to stand in the front row with the scalper tickets, or $1,500 for the parking lot? Screw that. Fuck them. I am not going to feed that dragon.
So wait until day of show. Drive up there.
Nope.
And you know they're going to be selling some outside the venue.
Sure, for $2,000 a pop. I'm not doing it. I will not do it. And this is Paul McCartney. This is probably the best show you'll ever see in your life from everything I've ever read. The tickets we were going to buy were about $1.80 a pop. 100 row, first balcony. Yep, I'm on it. And here's the thing. I've researched this since because, trust me, I've been a little pissy. Scalping is, yeah, right? I know it's a shock. Scalping, not illegal just about everywhere. And where it is illegal, not enforced.
Well, it's hard for them to
there are ways to go about it.
Right.
But here's the thing. The little CAPTCHA thing where you have to type in, I am not the robot, and pick which one looks like a dog.
Right.
Yeah. Bots on the internet have got that shit figured out, and scalpers will buy 1,000 tickets a second.
Really?
Yep, absolutely.
How do they figure it out?
Well, they do computer-y shit. That's what they do.
You're anonymous. See what I did there?
Yeah. But yeah, that's what happens. And I'm not going to feed that dragon. Fuck it. If you want to feed it, that's on you, but I'm not going to do it.
I'm going to go see REO Speedwagon. So there.
I'm going to go see Boston.
Actually, I'm going to go see Boston too. I think on my birthday, July 17th.
Casual birthday drop.
Sorry. What time is it? 7:30?
No, it's 9:30.
Oh. You know, and that, okay. Let's address that real quick because I got a text from somebody before we went on the air. So, yes, the show is called 805 Live. For a handful of you who may not have heard the story, I will tell it again. 805 was something that Drew and I have said to each other for years because it comes from a Sammy Hagar song called There's Only One Way to Rock. And the lyric is, check the hands on the clock. It's 8:05. It's time to rock. So whenever, I'm going to have to burp here some in a second.
I'll cover you. Go ahead and belch it out now. We were going to work.
There you go.
You got to take over again now.
No, go, please.
No, wait. Spike and I have put on a lot of rock shows together, produced, did the back with the stage. And every time the band would be ready to go on, one of us would look at the other one and say, hey, brother, what time is it?
It's 8:05.
Time to rock.
And so it just kind of stuck with us throughout all the years and miles and stuff like that. And like, you know, like we've said, when I went back and visited, boom. For those who aren't seeing, I'm showing off my 805 tattoo that I have on my left arm.
Frequently, we would say that in preceding years or post-seeding years, whatever the after years are, when we were going to do a shot. 805 applies to just about anything we were going to do that's fun.
So I think you should show yours because you haven't showed it yet.
I can't. All right, hold on.
There you go. All right, ladies, he is unbuttoning the shirt. Stand up a little bit. Your bottom third's cutting it.
There you go. There you go, right there.
There you go, ladies. Look at that. Hello. For those listening to the podcast, unbuttoned his shirt and he showed his chest, ladies. Oh,
masculine chest.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's and in fact, before you start hating on 805, we do have people that watch us at 805.
I was trying to find a wolf whistle or something like that.
That wasn't it.
The only thing I found was this.
That also was not it.
Oh, oops.
Oopaday. Are we done with music news? Or are we going to go back? I mean, there's some other good stuff.
Talk about who got arrested.
Not music news, but funny as fuck.
And I've watched it, but I don't follow it like apparently you and Yoko do.
Well, and we don't follow it, but we have watched a bit of it. Chumlee from Pawn Stars. Busted.
Dumbass.
Chum apparently has had a rather substantial weight loss in the last couple of years. Ray said to me the other day, oh, well, this explains it.
because he's doing all the drugs around.
All the drugs, yeah. So he's getting hooked up on some domestic violence charge. Cops go to his house and not only do they find a handgun, and apparently Chum is a felon and can't have a handgun, they also find methamphetamine.
God, dumbass.
Well, that explains why Chum is no longer a 300-pound turd, but maybe a 200-pound turd. Yeah. You say you're not a fan of Pawn Stars, but you've watched it. And here's the thing. I love watching the stories behind the items. But when they try to make the characters entertaining, I'm like, oh, just shut the fuck up and put some more shit on there that I want to see.
Yeah, less talky, more showy.
Yeah. It's like porn. Less talky, more
showy.
We're guys. Come on, what the fuck?
I'm writing that down. Less talky, more showy. We might have to work that into a
logo or something.
Less talky.
Go well for a podcast.
More showy.
Yeah, less talky, more showy. I got a 20 here. Less talky, more showy.
Oh, if we had a nickel for every time we said that.
We maybe have a 20. You don't want to talk about Rush?
The thing with Rush, I feel, is it may fall to the same way that AC/DC is. For those of you who don't know, Rush, well, let me back up. Neil Peart, the guy that plays drums for Rush, the amazing, talented drummer for Rush, he's done. He's checked out.
Well, and why?
Because he's a depressed alcoholic? I don't know.
No, because Neil's got arthritis and he's a drummer.
Well, there's that. And let's not.
Arthritis, not good for drummer peoples. Maybe Mick Mars can deal with it.
My hands, dude, when I play the bongos, my hands get freaking ballooned up sore.
Is
Holy
that
moly.
Spanking the monkey?
No, this is literally pop.
The weasel?
Yeah, and I'm sitting here thinking in April, I've got some like two dayers and even one weekend of a 3-day, 3 different places, 3 days in a row. Oof. Daddy's gonna need some Chumlee medicine or something, man. Oh.
You know what you need is some Happy Gilmore hands. You just hit the bongos with those.
That's Emerson, Chumlee, Rush. Okay.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. You pick one. Pick one, Daddy. Pick one.
So we talked about the McCartney thing, and I set him off a little bit because he put it under his stay off my lawn thing. But he's also got something else under there that's getting in his craw, and let's find out what that is.
Okay, yep. Listening to the radio, taking kids to school this week. DJ's talking about how Bieber kicked off his tour in Seattle. Every single song sounded exactly like the album he's lip syncing the first 45 minutes of the show.
He's not the only one who does that, Drew.
No, absolutely isn't. Tons of people do. And it's a slippery slope because...
So why you got to call out my boy Beeb?
I know y'all tight. I know y'all be kicking it. You and Corden and Bieber, whole circle jerk going on.
What's that song he's got? He's got a song... My mama hates you and she likes everybody. And I fucking crack up at that thing.
Yeah. I think of you when I hear that.
My mama hates everybody. Or no, my mama likes everybody, but she hates you. Yeah. I'm like, that's every relationship I had in high school.
So yeah, my theory is, and this is how I feel, and I'm sticking to it. Lip syncing a live show is theft. Absolutely. If I wanted to listen to your music, I'd go see Laser Floyd, for fuck's sake. If I want to hear a recording.
Well, it'd probably sound better than the live stuff.
You know what? But I'm paying for live stuff. That's what I want.
I know. I'm just trying to be the
You're just trying to stir up the coal.
protagonist so that it's an interesting bit.
You know, and I'll be the first to admit it's a slippery slope. You have keyboardists who will play a sample to fill out the sound in a live recording. And then all of a sudden we've got backing vocals. For Christ's sake, I saw CeeLo Green once. He didn't even bring a band with him.
No, why should he? He's got all the stuff canned. Why would he need a band?
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? I go to a show. I want to see a band.
You know, and we talked about this a little bit the last episode. Something like Prince with a piano, grand piano in the middle of Oakland Stadium. That is balls, absolute balls. And I absolutely challenge everybody to do it, except you, Ariana Grande. You do whatever you want, honey.
Honey, Selena Gomez, you can too, girl. But I'll wrap it around Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. I swear to God, those three guys.
Wait, reach around? What?
I will reach around our show. Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. Those three guys, stop playing. You're not going to hear anything but hiss through the monitors.
Well,
every sound you heard.
That's all you're going to hear in between songs for Bieber is the hiss of the tape player going.
You old motherfucker. You said tape.
Tape play. Oh, God. Look what I just. For those listening to the podcast, I just had an accident with my spit guard.
Yeah, you droopy, doggy.
Do you think spit guard in porno means something entirely different?
Well, so that's fluffer.
No. I'm saying like the cameraman
who needs a
spit guard.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't want to admit it, but I'm with you.
Oh God! At this point, who knows? We were talking about the lip syncing and tape machines and.
Oh yeah, it's a pick 'em. So anyhow, yeah, that's my I'll get off my lawn moment right there. If you're charging people $1,500 through scalpers to see you live, bring the vocals, bring the guitar, do it live, or go home.
We're closing that chapter.
I unless you want to bitch about it more, which I encourage.
No, I got a little thing that I need to unload on. So I've been trying to be good. I haven't been in any plays or anything like that, so I don't have any. There's that burp. It was weak. I don't have any rehearsals at night, so I've been trying to be good and eating at home more. I just caught myself doing a Stevie Wonder thing. God damn it. The camera's right there. Look there. So that's where I'm looking. But the last couple nights I've had stuff going on, so I've gone out to eat and just kind of went through the McDonald's drive-through, went to get me some chicken nuggets with some barbecue and some hot mustard and a Coke. That's all I want. If you're going through the drive-through, and I'm talking to everybody out there, if you're going through the drive-through and you need something more than for just you, get your ass inside. The people in front of me had 4 people in that car, and they must have it took at least 10 minutes, I know, because I looked at the clock when it started registering with me that this is taking longer. So by the time that happened, I watched 10 minutes go by and get up to the window. I'm like, hey, busy tonight? Yes, sir, we are, sir. And so it gives me my stuff, and I go to the parking lot because I want to try to eat. It's a Big Mac.
Son of a bitch.
And an iced tea.
Probably a sweet tea too.
So and here I am, I'm just on fire, and I turn the car around, and I park, and I walk in, and I'm just like, this isn't what I ordered, and I plop it on the thing, and freaking, oh, sorry, sir, we'll get that for you right now. And
how much spit did you have on your nuggets when you got them?
No, none, because I watched them make it. Because I'm like, this is not what I ordered. And I don't think I mentioned the time, but I should have mentioned the time. So, public service announcement. If it's more than a couple people in your car, go in. Don't do that to people behind you. Do not do that. So the second one,
No
that's
Midwest
one.
California.
Second one happened last night. You had a meeting. After the meeting, I'm like, I could use a little quick American Japanese food. So I went to Panda Express.
Oh God, it's Chinese and terrible, by the way.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But it's 8:45 and they close on the sign says 9:30. That's a good healthy 45 minutes of time there. And I walk in and I wanted teriyaki chicken and some chow mein. Oh, sorry, we're all out of teriyaki chicken. And I'm like, but you guys are open till 9:30. Yeah, but it takes too long and doesn't, just all the excuses. And I was blown away, dude. And if it wasn't for the fact that I wanted to eat right now. So I ended up going with like orange chicken, and that's, whatever. Orange chicken is okay. But the fact is I wanted teriyaki chicken, and it's not closing time yet. So if you work in fast food, and I've worked in fast food, and don't pull that shit. God damn it.
Now you've got me fired up again.
Damn spit guard. Go ahead.
Pop filter's in your lap.
Pop. The pop filter.
Because the filter goes pop. You've witnessed me having these meltdowns before. I have money. You're supposed to be open. We have a transaction about to happen. But no, it's 5:30 in the evening on a Saturday in Yankton, South Dakota, and I can't buy a goddamn board game because you're rolling up the goddamn sidewalks. Oh, I have no time for that. No time at all.
That's what I'm saying. So let me just look at the pretty lights for a moment and see if I can center again, because it's probably time to play a game by now.
Hold your middle finger and your thumb together. Close your eyes. No, your middle finger to touch your thumb with that. There, this is
time to play the game you like. It's time to play. Let's Stump Spike.
The guy that did that intro for us, uses part of it for his demo reel now.
Nice.
I went to check on it the other day. I wanted to see how he was doing and stuff like that. Using part of that as his demo reel. He's tuned in a couple times too.
God, I hope he's got some business.
Damned if I could remember what his name is without looking it up, though.
Excellent plug. Thank you, Spike. Well, it is the time when we stump Spike, and I've been throwing him softballs for weeks now, folks, and the softball days are over.
All right.
Softball days have come to a screeching sideways halt. We're doing the ultimate 90s quiz from our friends at absurdtrivia.com. Those folks. All right. I don't know how many questions there are, but you're going to answer. I'm going to check them. We'll score it up at the end, and we'll see where you do. You ready for this?
Are we doing multiple choice?
Multiple choice.
All right. So
in the case of that, it might be multiple guess.
No, I'll take the first guess. I mean, we just, for the people listening on the podcast, we want to make sure we give out all the choices before so even if you think I know it, I'm going to let you read all the choices.
Excellent. All right. Question numero uno.
Oops. Give that to me again. You can edit this out.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Edit. Yeah, I'll get that. Question number one. What was Madonna?
No, see, that's what I'm saying. Give it to me again so that you can edit it.
Let's take another run at it.
Take
Question
3.
number 1. Oh my God, we are so Hollywood.
There we are.
Yeah. What was Madonna's biggest hit of 1990? Was it A, Vogue, B, Like a Prayer, C, Cherish, or D, Deeper and Deeper, which is something you don't know anything about?
Your mom does.
Give me an answer.
I think it's Like a Prayer, because I think that was one of the big starts of the 90s. So I'm going to say Like a Prayer.
Gotcha. Question number dos. What are the names of the brothers from the 90s supergroup Oasis? A, Paul and Ringo, B, George and John, C, Mike and Dave, or D, Liam and Noel?
I believe that is D, Liam and Noel.
So noted. Question number 3. Who played the character of Patsy in the 90s sitcom Ab Fab? A, Jennifer Saunders, B, Dawn French, C, Joanna Lumley, or D, Julie Sawalha?
I'm going to say D for Dick because I don't know who it is.
All right, loser. Question number 4. You need to tighten up the snare there a little bit, buddy. What fashion must have come from the 90s? Would it be A, your favorite Kangol hats, B, Fruit of the Loom jumpers, C, glow sticks, or D, wait for it, all of the above?
Got to be D, all of the above.
Yeah, we don't even need the clock. Question number 5. And welcome.
It's
Whoa.
production value.
We have it in spades. What was the biggest selling single of the 90s?
Ooh.
Oof. A, I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. B, My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. C, Candle in the Wind by Elton John. Or D, I Would Do Anything for Love by Meat Low.
That is a great question because those first 3 are spot on contenders for that.
Right?
I think it's Celine Dion. I Will Go On.
All right. My Heart Will Go On. That's close to what you said. We'll give you that.
Sorry, I've had a couple of shots in a beer.
Well, and some pickle juice, and that pickle juice will flat fuck you up. Question number 6. The biggest television show of the early 90s was A, Sweet Valley High. B,
It just sounds dirty.
it does, right? And in the 90s, it probably was to us. B, The A-Team. C, The Simpsons. Or D, Baywatch.
For the early 90s?
Early 90s.
I think Baywatch.
I kind of think you're right. Question number 7.
Nice.
Right up your alley. How many members of Take That were there by the end of the 90s?
Oh my God.
A4, B5, C3, or D, none of the above?
I think it's 3.
The fact that you even can take a stab at this makes me hate a little bit.
I think it's 3.
All right. All right. Question number 8.
I'm sorry, but the stripper lights are freaking awesome when the sun goes down outside. And now it's starting to light up the room a little bit more. For those listening to the podcast, the stripper lights are looking pretty choice right now.
You get your groove on or your hips moving?
Oh yeah. Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah. All right. Question number 8.
I thought we did it already. Sorry.
Yeah, we did, but I said it again, so you had to do it again. Question number 8. What is the most famous thing about Daniela Westbrook?
Oh my God. Who's that?
It's a woman from the 90s, so you should be zoned in. A, her nose, B, her clothes, C, her acting career, or D, her singing?
Since I don't know everything else, I'm going to say her clothes.
All right. Okay. Question number 9.
How many of these do we have?
10.
Okay.
So I go back now to question number 9. God damn it. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. To whom does this statement refer? A, Monica Bellucci, B, Monica Geller, C, Kirstie Alley, or D, Monica Lewinsky?
That would be D, Monica Lewinsky.
D, the devil with the blue dress?
The stained blue dress.
With the blue dress on? Okay, we're coming to the last question, Spike. Is your finger upon the button?
No. It's
Put your finger on the button.
I'm sending a thing.
Put your finger on the button. Question number 10. Who was third place in the original Pop Idol? A, Gareth Gates, B, Darius Dinesh, C, Will Young, or D, Michelle McManus?
I don't know. Let's say A, because I don't know what the hell that is at all. Pop what?
I think that was the English version.
Crazy.
Oh, do you want to take a stab at what your score might be, percentage-wise?
I think it's probably pretty bad.
Well, give me a number.
69.
Oh, no, dog. You is 40.
Oh,
Percent.
ouch.
Which just proves my point that in the 90s, you were participating, so you don't remember much of it.
90s was when we were doing the bar thing.
Yep, there was some drinking going on, and we might not have been as focused as otherwise we might have been.
Ooh, 40%. Are you sure?
I am positive.
Ay. Let's go through them real quick.
Donna's biggest hit of the 90s, of 1990, was not Like a Prayer. It was Vogue.
Really?
Really. All right, and you're frightening me here because you knew that Liam and Noel were the two guys in Oasis, and that says a lot about you.
Oasis had the one song that wasn't too bad.
Whatever.
Wonderwall.
One Direction. That's what.
Oasis. No,
Question
hold on. There, you're getting your panties in a bunch here.
My Oasis panties.
Wonderwall and Bittersweet Symphony. Bittersweet Symphony.
Them?
Huh?
Was that really Oasis?
Yeah. Bittersweet Symphony was in that the show with Donnie Wahlberg.
That one show.
Called Fear.
Oh.
And him and that cute little gal, whoever she was, they're going up the roller coaster, and wasn't that Bittersweet Symphony?
That's a fabulous story. Now go make mommy another martini.
And the hand kind of gets positioned, and musically they're going up the roller coaster, and then as they start going down the Wahlberg roller coaster, as it were.
Well, all right, you've redeemed yourself in the fact that you know this. You've given enough evidence that you're not okay. Anyhow, question number 3: Who played Patsy in the 90s sitcom Ab Fab?
No idea what the hell Ab Fab is.
Absolutely Fabulous, which was huge in the 90s. Joanna Lumley, not Julia Swahala.
Well, whatever. Oh, nice. That's nice. Thanks.
Question number 4: What fashion must have come from the 90s? You knew that it was all of the above.
Right.
Question number 5: What was the biggest selling single of the 90s? Was not Celine Dion.
It was. So wait. Was it the Whitney Houston joint?
Nope.
Really? Was it
Lee
Elton
joint?
John?
Yes, it was. Candle in the Wind by Elton John.
God, see, that was a tough one, man. That was the rest of these were like, whatever. If you paid attention in the 90s, then that's one thing. But for me being drunk, holy crap.
Well, and I know how drunk you were, and I know what you had on television. So, question number 6, you got right because you knew the biggest television show was Baywatch.
Right.
Now, for bonus points, who was the hottest hottie on Baywatch?
Well, see, now that's Hasselhoff.
Correct. All right.
No, it's Pam Anderson.
No, it was Erica Eleniak, but whatever.
No, Pam Anderson. And this goes back to the thing that we kind of touched on last week.
We touched on Pam Anderson.
Did we ever see the last Playboy? The last nude Playboy? Did that ever come out?
I don't know. I do not know.
Research needs to happen, people.
Research. Include that in your videos for the contest because our cheap asses have not bought it.
We'll talk about that in a bit. We'll visit that before we cut off. So let's finish the Jesus Lord, I'm just
you use words big now good do.
I'm a mess. I'm hitting my microphone and everything like that.
Question number 7, how many members of Take That were there by the end of the 90s?
Tell me I was right on this one.
You were wrong.
What is it?
None of the above. They
Damn
stood
it.
up in 96.
Oh, all right, whatever.
Probably tore your poster in half and cried for 3 days. Kathy will tell me all about it. We were so worried about him. Question number 8. What was the most famous thing about Daniela Westbrook? Was not her clothes. It was her nose.
What was up with her nose?
I'm not knowing. The dude says, I don't think anyone will ever forget that picture. And I don't. You'll have to search it out.
Did she get
nose?
hit with something?
Somewhere, or it was sideways. I don't know.
Daniela Westwood?
Westbrook. Daniela, Daniella Westbrook. God, I'm just waiting for the look on your face. Please, God, be a horrified car wreck look.
It's oh God.
That was worth the wait.
There's no center thing in her nose.
Was she a cocaine highway kind of girl?
I don't know, but that's gross. There's a lot of weird whatever this one picture is. There's like 100 of one picture, but there's one of her and they're showing it must have been when they're operating, but it's just one cavity. Wait a minute. Just one
So she's got one lane instead of 2.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe you could use. Never mind.
Okay, you guys go ahead and look that up. I'm going to continue on with the quiz. Question number 9. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Yes,
an easy one.
You do that one, Monica Lewinsky. Question number 10. It wasn't even a pick'em. Who won 3rd place in the original Pop Idol? Gareth Gates was your guess. It was B. Darius Dinesh. And who the
You didn't know who that was.
Nope. And hence my boy Spike is knocking down a big ass 40% this week, folks.
It's all right. I still got a good overall percentage.
And by the way,
just
say that our boy Vinny P is gunning for a writer's credit on this show. We've got one coming for you in a week or 2. We got one set up for you. You don't know yet.
Give his website a plug. Do you know it offhand?
No, I don't. It is.
Let's see if I can put it up real quick. YoVinny.tv.
YoVinny.tv. There you go. He is.
It says YoVinny TV is dedicated to the needs of individuals trying to develop an environment that will allow them to freely pursue and excel their creative dreams. Check out YoVinny TV. Tell them that Spike and Drew sent you. Yes.
You want to talk about anything involving movies?
No.
All right, I'm down with that. We can hold off on it. I think we should talk about what scares the piss shivers out of you. This has been on the list for some time, and frankly, it scares me as well, Spike.
We're over time there, brother. It's 8:05. Hey, look at that, 8:05.
All right.
For those watching at home, I am showing my cell of 805.
We'll save it for the next time, but it's frankly very frightening, and you'll have to tune in next week to find out why we are scared to our very socks.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely something that everybody should be very concerned with, and we should. Okay.
It's an environmental issue.
Say that again.
It's an environmental issue.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. What am I looking at here? Okay.
I don't know, but you're doing it.
So many moving pieces going on right at the moment.
Number 9.
So we're on show 11. So before we get out of here, so you have 2 weeks from today, because we want to get some.
All right, those on the podcast will not notice that we just blew the bottom out of this trucker, but tell us what we have, Spike.
We want to give you some of these. These are 805 Live with our fancy schmancy logo, as well as the grand prize winner will get a mouse pad. Now, the one thing I can tell you about these particular items, they're going to be somewhat collector's items because the website isn't on these. I have since worked with my graphic artist that the logos coming out after these will have 805liveshow.com on them. So these are going to be collector's items, just saying.
Might want to have them in your collection.
And all it's going to take is for you to do a little video, up to 30 seconds, up to a minute, whatever you want to do. Send it to us about what you like to drink when you listen to 805 Live with Spike and Drew.
Even maybe you could do a demonstration.
Or tasteful nudes.
Do a little dance.
Make a little love.
Get down tonight.
That's what I'm talking about.
There you go. Give us a final thought.
I like the different change that we went with this. I like calling this last call. So if you're drinking right now, it's last call for alcohol.
You don't got to go home.
You got to get the hell out of here. I'm looking for my other thing. Hold on. I want to find something.
I will do a little buck and wing now. Thing now.
Oh, there it is.
He's looking up. He's looking down. He's in purple. He's in pink.
So the daylight savings time is just about to drive me nutty. I don't know why it's going to take a whole thing of Congress. Just leave it alone.
Whole thing?
Whatever. It's just leave it alone. Just set the time and let's just do that. It's not the 1800s anymore. It's not, we need to conserve energy. Although, I'm going to go on another little rant here. California, figure out what the fuck you're doing about this water. First, you tell us we don't have any, and now you're saying there's too much.
Maybe you should open your faucets and let them run.
I do that all the time.
You're dirty girl.
Dirty girl. Go ahead. What do you got? Last call.
Be good people.
Yeah.
If you have the opportunity to scalp tickets for 3 times their face value, say, no, I will not do that to my fellow man. I am going to go to this show. I'm going to stand tall. I'm going to know that what I did is good. Be good people. Treat your fellow people like good people, and the world will be a better place.
I'm with that. I'm totally with that. If you work with people and you don't, it's not jiving, make them jive.
Walls or something.
There you go.
There you go.
So you know what? You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Tip your bartenders, tip your waitresses, return the stewardesses to their upright position, and there's a party at 408 Burley tonight. And make good choices. Do good deeds. My name is Spike.
My name is Drew. We'll see you in a week. Have a good time, folks.
805 Live with Spike and Drew is copyright 2016. Please read and follow all label directions. The views and opinions of Spike and Drew should not be taken as legal advice. We're harmed in issuing this medical care called durable might be injured. The United States Free Highway is also very. We really like it if you sponsor us. Warning: spelling errors in this message are the before school system. Features more than that. Does this handkerchief smell like chloroform to you? The product is meant for educational purposes only. Resembles to a real person's living organ is probably coincidental. Where prohibited. Some sundry required. List each check separately by bank number. Batteries not included. Contents may be settled during shipment. Use only as directed. No other warranty expressed or implied. Do not use while operating in motor vehicle or heavy equipment. Postage will be paid by addressee. Apply only to affected area. For erections less than more than 4 hours, call a hooker. May be too intense for some viewers. For recreational use only. All models over 18 years of age. If condition persists, consult your physician.